And that's all. Yes. I'm going to. I start to explain a little bit how I met Mr. Siva for the first time and what happened to me. It was in 2013 during the second workshop in Palma de Mallorca, Spain, from Siva Sir. And in fact, it was the second workshop outside Malaysia because Siva Sir started in 2000, I think, something like that. And he started to teach in Malaysia. Well, first of all, as you know, he went to Borobudur several times. And after he started in Malaysia. But the first time he came out for teachings, it was in Spain because a lady from Palma de Mallorca, her name is Asha, had a boy really ill, her son, and she listened about Mr. Siva and invite him to Palma de Mallorca, and he went. So at that time, I was going through an extremely difficult time in all aspects of my life. I've been struggling for more than 10 years with physical, emotional, mental, and economic problems. In fact, I was losing everything. I had 3 companies. I lost my business, my family. My husband divorced me. He sent my children to study outside Spain, so I couldn't see them. I lose all my money and my health also. I was losing my hair. I was itching all my body. I was really a strong depression, and I smoke so much, drink so much. No matter how much I prayed, but I feel worse and worse and worse. I went to the church because here in Spain we are a Catholic country. Well, Catholic, many people practicing Christianism, but I went to the church, but doesn't anything works. So I didn't understand why things were going so badly and how to fix it. It arrives to many people, no? The things are wrong and you don't know why and you don't know how to fix it. That's stressful, really stressful, no? In fact, in my companies, I had a lot of success in my companies. I earned a lot of money. At that moment, I was losing all. It's incredible, no? So I have never before attended a workshop on similar topics to those covered at PVH. And I don't know why, or I don't know how to explain, but when I saw the announcement of the first workshop in Palma de Mallorca in 2012, I felt I had to go. The workshop, it was in Palma de Mallorca. Palma de Mallorca is an island near it's Spanish, but it's not in my area. I live in Barcelona, so I have to take a flight to go to Palma de Mallorca. I did not have the financial means to do so. And I was thinking, I have to go, but I have no money, no? So I was thinking, okay, but I need to go, no? My soul was telling me. I didn't know at that time, but my soul was telling me, go. And I asked my mom for money to go there. And my mom says, okay, but I give you money for meal, for eating, not to go to a trip in a Palma de Mallorca. What are you doing there, no? But and a friend of mine also gave me some money. And I say, okay, if you don't give me the money for free, I mean, without any condition, I don't want your money. Because if you want to help me, you must trust in me that I'm going to do something good with that money, for me or for everyone, no? But I returned the money. And I said, okay, it's not my time to go to Palma de Mallorca to this workshop. I didn't know anything, but it's not my time. But okay, I returned the money to my mom. It was really difficult because sometimes I didn't have anything to eat. I was living in a house, my house, with a swimming pool and garden and very nice house, but I couldn't pay the mortgage. I couldn't pay anything. In fact, the house, I was living in my house because my sons had the property. If not, I will lose the house too. So it continues. And the year after, in 2013, I saw again the announcement, another workshop in Palma de Mallorca. Miraculously, what is that? I have to go. I have to go. This time, I have to go. So I said, okay, I stopped praying to Jesus. I stopped praying to anyone. God, I understand I have to go, but please provide me, please give me the necessary to go, because I need to pay the plane ticket, a night in a hotel, and something to eat, no? I need money to go to this place, no? And 3 days, 3 days, it was, the workshop was Saturday and Sunday, 3 days before, I received money in the account, and my bank account. My bank account was blocked because I had many debts, was blocked. But a client from 2 years ago pay me an order and give me 200 euros, and I see in the bank 200 euros and say, what happened? What's that? No, because I didn't remember that someone could give me money. I say, okay, I'm going to try to buy a plane ticket and so on. And miraculously, I don't know how the card works. So I have bought a plane ticket, a night in a hotel, and I say, okay, I'm going. My man says, you are crazy. What are you doing? You have to do other things. I say, excuse me, ma'am. I have done many things and anything works. So I have to try something different. So that Saturday, because I could pay one night the hotel, not 2 nights. So the same Saturday, I wake up at 4 in the morning and I took my plane at 7 in the morning, I think. It's 1 hour flight. So I arrived to Palma de Mallorca, and I arrived, it was a big room with 100 people, more or less. Mr. Siva at the end there, talking. And I didn't know what was chakras, what was prana, what was the aura. And also, Siva speaks an English, really Asiatic English. So for me, it was completely impossible to understand. And there, it was a lady translating, but she translates, but not all that Mr. Siva was saying. So I didn't understand. And I was so tired, and I fell asleep. So I was sitting there, sleeping, because my mind did not understand anything he was talking about. And well, I fell asleep, but my soul was learning, obviously. My mind, no, but my soul, yes. And at the end of the day, on Saturday, I was thinking, my mom was right. I don't know why I had come here spending money, no? And the day after, on Sunday, I was thinking, to go there for what? Because I didn't understand. I don't know. I'd say, okay, I'm here, and I go. So they give in the workshop, they give the wand and the white wand, because at that time it was only one wand, one color, the white one. So they give us the one and said, okay, let's let's do it. No, let's do it. How to do? And say, move the wand. Say, move the wand. This is, what's that? It's a plastic, you know. What's that? Move. What move? I don't move. And they asked me, do you feel something? Yes. I feel bad. I didn't feel anything in, in reality, no, because, but the people move the wall. I say, okay, nobody feels or nobody understood exactly what was happening because it was our first time, our first workshop, and really it was not so explained, no, than now. And I stayed there. And at the end of that workshop, um, my flight was at 8, it was 6, so I needed to go to the airport to take my flight, but someone stops me saying, no, you have to tell that man to organize a workshop in Barcelona, no? In my city. And but Siva was there full of people, no, when in the workshops everybody is asking to meet Siva many things. um, and I was waiting there, say, I have to go because if I lose my plane, I cannot come back. But on the other hand, I say, no, I have to stay and talk to that man because I didn't remember what was his name. And in a moment, Mr. Siva comes to me and say, what happened? Yeah. So Mr. Siva wants to organize a workshop in Barcelona, and it would be nice if you can come. And he says, yes, please stay, and we can talk about it. No, I cannot stay. I have my flight, so I have to come back to Barcelona. And he says, okay, tomorrow I take a plane and I stop in Barcelona before to go to Amsterdam and so on, and come back to KL. So we can meet in Barcelona's airport. I say, okay, we can meet tomorrow at 12 in Barcelona's airport. So I came back to my house. And when I arrived, I was thinking, what's the name of that man? At 12 in the Barcelona's airport. Barcelona's airport is quite big, full of people, really busy. I don't have the phone number. I couldn't contact the people who organized the workshop in Palma de Mallorca to ask what was the name or something like that, and say, quite difficult. I didn't know how was the number of the flight. I said, quite difficult. But on Monday, the day after, I went to the airport and I meet Siva, boom, in face. Ooh, that's the man, I was thinking. That's the man. So I sit down with him. I explained to him that I would like to help him to have a workshop in Barcelona. He told me, yes, don't worry, I'll pay for that. And say, yes, better, because I didn't have money. So, and that's all. And he left, and I came back to my house, and I forget all. I never read the affirmations another time. The one stay in there in the house. I didn't understood really what was happening and what has happened, no, in these 2 days, and I forgot. And in 2014, Siva Sir sent me an email, contacted me, and say, Laura, I'm going to come back in March to Barcelona. I say, the man who has contact 2 years ago is coming. No, the last year, no, he's coming to Barcelona. And I'm expert in organize workshops and organize events. So I say, okay, I don't know exactly what he's going to teach, but I can help him to organize the workshop. And I asked him to send me the presentation to translate, because the translation was the presentation was in English. So I asked him to send me the presentation, and I started to translating. And when translating, I really began to understand concepts such as prana, chakras, the one, forgiveness. As in the previous workshop, I had fallen asleep. Really, my mind didn't understood. But when translating, I started to understand many things. I have doubts about whether there could be enough interest in the workshop, because I didn't know anyone interested in these topics, because I was, as a Christian, normally these topics is not, there are not many people interested on it. Now, yes, but not at that time. But I started to promote it. I started to do some ads, and to my surprise, about 70 people sign up. And I say, okay, it could be interesting for that, no? Okay, let's go. And started the people were asking me about. I say, okay, no, you will see in the workshop, because I didn't understand really what will be the workshop. And Mr. Siva stayed at my house. My house had swimming pool, garden, all really nice house. But because of my debts, I had been trying to sell for 5 years the house to cover all my debts, but no way, nobody comes to visit my house, and obviously I couldn't sell the house because it was a risk of foreclosure due to my debt. So really, it was a problem, not to sell the house. But I were in my house, so I invite Mr. Siva to my house to not spend so many money in a hotel, and we do the workshop. And I translate, when you are translating Mr. Siva, really, I don't think on me. I'm as a channel. I only listen and talk in another language. So I didn't realize what I was telling, because when you are translating, you are very concentrated on what are all the words that, in that case, Mr. Siva are telling to be right, no, on the translation. So really, you don't realize when you are translating, you don't realize exactly what are you telling, because you are only translating. So the 2 days workshop were very well, and from that moment, my life began to change dramatically. In a short time, I was able to sell the house and pay all my debts. I stopped drinking, I stopped smoking, but I didn't realize why, what happened. No, but one day, yesterday I didn't smoke. Today I didn't smoke, no? And I began to regain my physical, emotional, and mental health. So I didn't know exactly what had happened, but it was clear that everything changing for the better. Was changing for the better. So I was surprised, no? And the people who attended the workshop asked me to get together a practice with the PVH one. But at that time, it was complicated for me, since at the beginning, I could not get the one to move. So it was really difficult. But even so, we formed a practice group and meet in a garden in Barcelona, because at that time, I didn't have any room or anything to go, but we went in a garden in Barcelona. And in our first meeting, when I arrived, I could see the energy of the plants, the aura of the people present. And I observed how the cosmic energy flowed in all of us. Wow, amazing. Also, without knowing how, I had the answers for all the questions of the group. It was an incredible experience that filled me with tears of happiness, because what's happening, no? How the plants of the trees are so brilliant, no? So it is the energy. So since then, I understood what my mission in life was, no? And I started to teach PVH. And it was and before and after in my life, really, to start teaching PVH, no? To perform one's healings and to organize workshops that Mr. Siva could share his teachings with as many people as possible. And together, we have traveled through Spain, clearing negative energy and helping to uplift trapped souls and many things with Siva. In the beginning, Siva came to Spain, and I combined. I went with him to everywhere, and I translate him in all his workshops, and I help him in whatever I can. So. In 2017, Siva asked me to look for a cloth and Kirlian machine, because in my first workshop in Alicante, in a small village in Alicante, I went there and I teaching the owner of the place had a Kirlian machine. So I have to take some Kirlian pictures about the before and after the healing, and I took some videos. In fact, the videos are in YouTube. You could see how the aura changed and how all the chakras change when reading the affirmations, the forgiveness affirmations. And I sent to Siva Sir, and he was thinking, oh, it's very interesting. So in 2017, he asked me, please, I'm coming to Barcelona, but I want to do this aura video live. Okay, so we met Mr. Rosique, and he used not exactly the same camera as I used before, but is Oracle 3D machine to observe how to PVH healing change the aura and change the energy before and after a session, with remarkable results, really. So we took a man who was sleeping in the street, and we tell him, do you want to improve yourself? Do you want to be healed? And say, okay, let's go. And Siva has done, Mr. Siva has done the healing, and we have the video of all these changes in his aura and his chakras. Also is in YouTube, I think. So it was really happening something, no? Because in my mind, I was really scientific, no? I need some scientific results, no? So this area, this Kirlian camera give me the results, not the scientific results in any way, because I could feel the energy. I started feeling the energy really a lot, but sometimes the mind needs some more, no? Because we need to see, no, the things sometimes, because only to sense, only to be guided by our soul is difficult. So we continue doing many workshops with the translator of Mr. Siva, and also doing workshops by myself. So normally that I have done is to contact someone who had interest in any village in Spain, contacted me, for example, to ask me about PVH or something like that. Say, okay, I can do a workshop there if you help me to organize, to book a room or something like that, to do that there. And first, I have done the workshop, and when it was a small group, Mr. Siva comes to Spain, and we go in every village that I went first to open a little bit the in PVH. So it's like that I started teaching and opening and going and many places in Spain, no? All around Spain. In the islands, in Balearic Islands, in Palma de Mallorca, there is a group, the initial group. They do their workshops sometimes. And in Canary Islands, also, there is a lady that I went with Siva the first time to Tenerife in Canary Island, and they continue doing workshops. But in Spain, normally, I'm doing the workshops by myself. And obviously, when Siva comes, I organize all the tour to go, not only to the workshops, but for cleaning places, because as in India, there were many places in Spain very dark. So that was my my objective, no, to clean Spain and to teach many people as possible to maintain clean the area, no, because we must continue reading the Divine Fire and so on to continue cleaning, no. In 2024 also, we test with a Kirlian camera to capture the water droplets energized with the PVH1 and with the bottle, showing a clear increase in energy, as well as the photographs of a coin placed in a PVH prosperity envelope, also showing a clear increase in energy. So, I mean, we have done different scientific tests about how the energy change by using PVH, with the wand, with the bottle, with the envelope, and many things. So I think it's quite interesting. You can feel something, but also you can see the scientific results, no? So I have done, well, with Siva, Siva because it's like my friend, so Mr. Siva. I have done many workshops. In 2013 in Palma de Mallorca, 14 in Barcelona, 15 in Sant Cugat, in Madrid. In 2016 in Palma de Mallorca, another time Barcelona, in Sion in Switzerland. I went in Switzerland to Switzerland with him. In 2017 in Tenerife, in Paris, in France also, I went with him. In 2018 in Madrid, in Barcelona, in Granada, in Salobreña, in Tenerife. In 2019 in Barcelona, Sant Cugat, Alicante, Elche, Tenerife. 2022 in Andorra, in Barcelona, Alicante, Granada, Sion, another time in Switzerland. In 2023 in Zaragoza, Madrid, Barcelona, Santander, Bilbao, Valencia, Elche, Murcia, Granada. In 2024 in Peru, in Lima, in Costa Rica, in San Jose, and Fuengirola, in Almería. So I'm really proud to put help translating to Siva Sir in all these workshops, and I learned so much. This is the workshop that I translate to him, and I have done by myself many other workshops. So it's an amazing experience. I have visited with Siva Sir also to clean the negativity. In 2014, Lisbon in Portugal, and he has done a blessing and elevation of souls of Christian nuns that they were in a monastery, trapped, and he elevated the souls. In 2015, we went to Lourdes in France in a sanctuary, and he has done the elevation of Catholic souls and the popes, because there were many popes there trapped, also the souls. We went to Barbastro, Torre Ciudad, in Spain, for the elevation the male souls of the Opus Dei. It's a Catholic group. Many souls were there trapped also. In 2017, we went to France, to Notre Dame de Paris, and he has done the elevation of souls there. Also, the popes, many popes were there also, and the Notre Dame de Paris were burned after that, and now another time is there. They rebuild Notre Dame in Paris. Also, we went to Granada, and he has done the elevation of Muslim and Christian souls of soldiers, slaves, and concubine women, because there were that area was Muslim many years ago. So many battles have happened there, and many souls and many people were dead there. In 2022, we went to Morgaten in Switzerland, and Siva has done the blessing of the lake and elevation of souls of soldiers, because since 1315, many battles has happened there in all the area of Switzerland, but in this area. So Siva has elevated many souls of soldiers there. And we went also to Pulpi. It's a geode with, it's big crystals, no, down the earth. So you must go down. It's as a cave, no? You enter inside, and many crystals were inside. In fact, there are 8 places like that all over the world. And in this case, these geode crystals had a connection with the aliens. The aliens came many thousands of years ago and put this crystal. Is as a Superman film. Did you see Superman? That he goes to a place full of ice, no, full of it's something like that. So these places are done by the aliens many thousands of years ago to know and to have more information about the Earth. So they put there, and these crystals send the information to the aliens in the other galaxies, and it stayed there. But as you know, the crystal had the property, has the crystals absorb energy. So that crystals absorb so many negative energy, so affects all the area. In fact, in Pulpí, it's in the south of Spain, all the area around Pulpí, but many kilometers around, are without any vegetal, any tree, anything, because it's as a desert. Huh? Do you remember when Siva went to Mongolia? That all was a desert because all the negative energy from the battles and from the killing people were there, all the negative energy, and the area was devastated. It was the same, something similar in the south of Spain, no? In Pulpí. It was because all the negativity that crystals had inside. So Siva disconnect the connection of the aliens and also clean all the negative energy. In fact, before came to Pulpí, he stayed in Mexico in the pyramids, and there he found also a geode like that, full of negative energy too, and he cleaned. In fact, he has cleaned, I think now, 3 places in all of the world with so many negative energy. And I hope he will continue cleaning, obviously.